everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and coming back to watch this video. So I have a fairly quick video today. I think I have received my last party closeout haul for the year. I don't think I have any more parties I'm going to be pushing through. I do have one more that kind of has some rewards on it, but I think I'm going to save that one until sometime the beginning of the year to redeem the credits and the half off items on that. So this one was probably the largest one that I've had lately. And the reason for that is I was specifically wanting to grab some gifts on this one. So I will go over what all I got and why I saved this one and why I was letting those rewards build up as much as they did as we get into what all is on this order. I am going to speak just a little bit softer just because it is about 1:30 in the morning here and my husband is in the bed. This is just when I had a moment to kind of go through this order and I just figured I would go ahead and record it. So it has been a really long day. I do have coffee here, so I'm going to try to get through this and go through everything. I'm probably not going to go over the descriptions of every single scent that's in here, but I will kind of tell you why I purchased the things I did. And obviously I purchased them because I do love that fragrance. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I do have the December Whiff Box on this order as well. I mean, obviously I did not use my credit for that because the only way you can get a discount on a Whiff Box is through Scentsy Club. But I did want to get the December Whiff Box, so I went ahead and added that to this party. And I'm very, very excited to see what's in it. I have heard, I haven't actually seen anybody post anything about what exactly is in the Whiff Box because I kind of wanted to be surprised, but I kind of have heard a few things from people of what's in there. So I kind of have an idea, but I am excited to see that. So the first thing that I have here is I know that I just posted a haul that I did from a previous party closeout. And on that closeout, I did purchase 3 pods, and I'm pretty sure the pods was Christmas Cottage and 2 Sleigh Ride. So on this party closeout, I purchased another 3 pods using my free credit. I believe it was free credit for these. And I got cinnamon pine cones, and I got autumn hearth, and I also got rum pum plum. So all 3 absolutely amazing scents. Cinnamon pine cones, I've talked about it quite a lot. It is just an absolutely beautiful scent for fall, winter, holiday, Christmas time. I like using this one also into January, even like the beginning of February. So it is also an amazing performer in wax and pods. So I definitely wanted to grab another one of these. If you shy away from cinnamon, this is one of those scents that you might be able to do if you don't mind just a little bit of cinnamon, because in my opinion, it's not a really strong cinnamon. It's more of a sweet, sugary one, like a sweet, sugary cinnamon. So you might like this one. It's really good. I also got the rum pum plum just because I absolutely love this scent. This is like a fruity bakery. It smells like some sort of buttery type pastry with like fruit. I love this one so much. I know there's a lot of consultants and I have even some customers who just don't care for this scent. It's too bakery for them, I guess, but I am just a bakery girl. I love all the bakery scents usually, and this one is an absolute fave. This one smells absolutely heavenly in the Scentsy air. It is a fantastic performer. I love using this in my Scentsy Go, so this one for sure. And then Autumn Hearth is just my favorite fall scent ever. It's cinnamon. I also love using this one year round. So honestly, before this fall winter catalog discontinues and all the scents go away for the fall winter scents, I probably will stock up on a bunch of Autumn Hearth. I do add the bars to my club, but just in case for some reason Scentsy loses their mind and just discontinues Autumn Hearth, I mean, I don't even want to speak that into existence because my mom and I just cannot be without this scent. And even though I can still get it in my club, if they discontinue it, I wouldn't really be able to get it in the pods and, you know, the scent circles and other things. So if anything, I want them to bring Autumn Hearth out into more products. You know, I want to see it in everything. So for that reason, at the end of the catalog season, I will probably try to stock up on scent circles, pods, and all kinds of things, and then add a bunch of this particular scent to my club, just because my mom and I like this scent year round. I'm perfectly fine with warming this one year round. Even though it does smell like fall, it just has that beautiful cinnamon and apple scent that both her and I just absolutely love. And it is a fantastic performer. This scent in pods is probably the strongest in the pods. There might be a few other scents that might be comparable to this one, or maybe just a tad bit stronger. But this one in pods is just one of my absolute favorites. So yeah, I definitely grabbed those three. So then I have some wax bars here. I got a 6-pack of wax bars half price, and then I got a 6-pack of wax bars free. So they did change this not too long ago, where some of the bundles is you can still get half price of a bundle, but it's half price of like the regular price instead of the discounted bundle price. They used to let us get half price of the discounted bundle price, which was absolutely amazing. That was the best way to do it and the best deal. But now, for example, like with this 6-pack of bars here, if I wanted to get half price for this 6-pack of bars, you would be getting half price of the $36 instead of the $30, which is still great. I still like doing that. It's just, you know, don't get confused by that if you see that, because it didn't used to be that way, but that is the way that it is now. The 6 scents that I grabbed on this one was the Cranberry Candy Cane. Absolutely love this one. This is just a beautiful, clean candy cane scent. There's not a whole lot of mint to this one. If anything, I think it's more of like a fresh scent. I do have a catalog here, so I'll try to read the descriptions with you, just kind of go over it quickly. So Cranberry Candy Cane is fresh cranberries, pomegranate, and peppermint sticks, and it is in the fresh category, which is why I like this one. Sometimes you just want something after, you know, I warm a lot of cinnamon here, I warm a lot of bakery, and sometimes I just want to warm a scent that is kind of resets it and is minty, maybe fresh, something clean, and I usually grab this Cranberry Candy Cane. That's what I've been grabbing, because I really, really enjoy this one. It's a pretty good performer. I wouldn't say that it's past average by any means, especially out here in the open concept. So it is a little bit on the light side, in my opinion, compared to some other peppermint type scents that we have, but it's still a beautiful scent. So I love this one. I also grabbed Candy Cane Buttercream. Now this one is also not the best performer. It's a little bit on the light side, and it doesn't last very long in the warmer, so maybe 20 hours instead of 24. And out here in the open concept, it doesn't do that great either, but I really love this one in the bedroom. I love this one in the one bathroom that I have back here. It's just a really, really pretty scent. The description for this one is peppermint candy cane, vanilla bean, and buttercream. And you can definitely smell the vanilla in there. And you can definitely smell that buttercream. So I still prefer Meant to Be Merry over this Candy Cane Buttercream, but there's also something about this that I really, really like. So I grabbed another one of these to get me through the holidays. I also grabbed Very Snowy Spruce. And this one is definitely your traditional type pine scent. This is the one that just reminds me of Christmas as far as like a traditional type pine or spruce type scent. This one has the balsam spruce, cedar branches, and pine cones. So it's definitely in the woods category. This one is pushing up for me as far as, you know, like a woodsy type pine scent goes. I don't usually grab scents like this. I usually prefer like sleigh ride, that is pine mixed with fruity, or I like balsam spice, which is the balsam mixed with spice. So I also like the Disney one, Season of Magic or something like that. I like that Disney one just because it is also sweet. It's not just straight pine. And this one is more of a straight woodsy type scent. However, I don't usually warm this one by itself, but I really do like mixing this one sometimes. I also like putting this one in some warmers and then in some other warmers putting something else. And so that in the air, they kind of mix together and, you know, it just smells more like Christmas. So even though I don't warm this one all the time, I don't warm this one quite as much as some of the other pine scents, I still do reach for this one sometimes just because this is a classic scent that's been around for a long time and it brings back memories. So I still love this one, but I do not use much of it. This one is a really strong performer. So I don't have to use much of this one at all. Okay, I also grabbed another Rum Pum Plum. I just love this one. So I believe on my last party closeout haul that I posted that video, I believe that I had grabbed one of these. I've been using this a lot lately, so this will probably be the last one that I grab for now. I might grab a couple more before the catalog, you know, discontinues, before the new spring summer catalog comes out next year, just because, you know, I will add this one to my club definitely. So just in case it doesn't come back, and this is a scent that I can warm year round, in my opinion. It definitely smells more wintry, which is what I said, you know, in the last video. It smells more of like a deep, heavier type bakery, which reminds me more of winter, but it's still a scent that if I'm craving it, I'm going to warm it throughout the year. So I do need to stock up and get a few. So I got one bar on the last order and I have this one, and I may not warm both of these right now, or probably will save some because I do like my bars to like sit a little bit before I use them again. It is plum jam, vanilla sugar, and that flaky buttery crust, which is what I said. I mean, you can smell that buttery type pastry note. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm happy to have this one. I'm happy to have plenty of these in my stash. I love this bar so much. So I also grabbed sparkling spiced citrus. So I know that this one is from the Harvest bar collection that we had, but I absolutely love this scent. There's something about this spiced orange. It is a fantastic performer here, and I really like this one mixed with things. So I love it by itself in the fall, but right now for the holidays, I'm really enjoying mixing this one with pine type scents. I've mixed it with the very snowy spruce. I've mixed it with some sleigh ride. I've mixed it with plenty of other pine scents. Sometimes I didn't mix it directly in the same warmer. I just kind of had it in some warmers, you know, maybe in the kitchen. And then I had some pine scents going back here. And it was just absolutely beautiful. It was just beautiful. I really, really enjoyed it. So I wanted to grab another one before this scent sells out. I do have this safely put in my club so that I can continue to get this scent because it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. If you like orange scents, this one, you have to get this one. It is so, so good. I mean, sometimes Scentsy says that they have orange in a scent, but you really don't smell it. There was the Sweet Orange Pomander, which they came out with one year in the bricks. My mom and I love that one, but you just really don't smell the orange in it. So this one is definitely orange. You can smell it in there. It's so good. Okay, and so the last bar of this 6-pack is the Cranberry and Cardamom. If you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I love this bar. This was in the holiday collection last year, and I'm so glad that they brought it back because I was so worried that I didn't have enough in my club because I absolutely fell in love with this one. I actually have this going in my warmers right now with Sleigh Ride. So I have Sleigh Ride in some warmers over here, and then I have Cranberry and Cardamom back here in some warmers, and it is mixing beautifully, absolutely beautifully in the air. It just smells so beautiful. So I love this scent so much. It's fruity. It's sweet. It smells like cherry, white cranberry, and the cardamom. And you definitely can smell the cherry. It's more of an authentic type cherry. I definitely prefer this one over the Cherries Jubilee. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful when this warms. If you have not warmed this one and you like fruity type scents, especially if you like cherry, give this one a try. It is a fantastic performer. Love this one. It will definitely be going in my club. Okay, so the other 6-pack of bars that I have here, like I said, I got one 6-pack of bars free and then I got one half off. So I grabbed 2 gingerbread pecan waffles. I absolutely love this scent so much. From the scents of the season, we had gingerbread hugs. It is an absolutely beautiful gingerbread. It gives this one a run for its money. I don't know which one would be my favorite. I think I might like the gingerbread hugs just slightly more for gingerbread. But as far as a bakery type scent, this would probably be my favorite just because it has the pecan and it has the waffles in it. So I don't know. I love them both, but they're completely different. The gingerbread hugs is definitely more gingerbread than this one. And this one for me is more of just a beautiful type bakery that I could warm. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so let me read this one to you. This description for the gingerbread pecan waffles says, savor all-day breakfast with warm and fluffy gingerbread waffles topped with molasses and roasted pecan. So there is a bit of a sweetness with this one, but I wouldn't say that it's overly sweet. I think the gingerbread is keeping it from being super sweet. It really doesn't smell the same here cold as it does when it warms, because I feel like when it warms, it balances better and you can smell more of the gingerbread and then the pecan. I really love that roasted pecan. You really don't smell a whole lot of the waffles either, but it really is beautiful. Again, it's not like really heavy on the sweet side, so if you're expecting it to be super sweet, it's really not, I don't think. But I'm also used to warming a lot of sweet bakery type scents, so I guess I'm comparing it to that. I mean, maybe if you are someone who's not used to warming bakery, maybe you would think it was sweet, but in my opinion, it's not a very sweet bakery, but I love that about it. Okay, so on this 6-pack, I grabbed Alpine Escape. I grabbed one of those. And this is not a bar that I would typically reach for a lot, but I wanted just to go ahead and grab one. I do have a couple already in my stash, but this one says minty air, spruce, and evergreen. So it's the mintiness in this one that keeps me from wanting to warm this one a lot. But what I do like about bars like this, same thing goes for the eucalyptus wreath bar. When I'm not feeling well, or if my husband's not feeling well and we just need something to kind of help open us up, if our allergies are bothering us, or we just, I don't know, you know how sometimes you just feel stuffy. This is the time, that's when I would reach for Alpine Escape or eucalyptus wreath. I also like these minty cool type bars in the wintertime. So come January, that will probably be when I reach for this and eucalyptus wreath. And I will warm it some then. Now, this bar is pretty strong in my opinion, but I'm also sensitive to mint. So, wow, it's really strong on the bottom. So that is extremely powerful for this to be like a fresh pour. That mint is strong. Wow. Okay. So like you can feel it in your eyes. So that's what I'm talking about. I will not have to use much of this. This bar will last me quite a while, and I already have some bars in my stash already. So I probably will use the oldest ones first. And if they're even more minty than this one, we're just going to be using just a little bit, just a little bit. But I might not warm this completely by itself. Like I said, I might put this in a few warmers and then warm something else and some other ones, so it's just not straight this scent, but I will still enjoy it. So I do love that. So that Alpine Escape is in the woodsy category, even though in my opinion it kind of smells like a fresh type clean scent. So I also grabbed a cherry chestnut. This scent did not wow me. This is one of the new releases that came out with this fall winter catalog, and I wasn't really that impressed with it. I'm still really not that impressed with it, but I decided to grab another one just because I want to kind of experiment with it for the holidays. The one that I've had sitting smells a little bit better now that it's had time to sit. Like it smells more like it's got more cherry to it. So I'm going to try warming it again. Honestly, I might mix some spice with this. I'm thinking about mixing some bakery type scents that I have with it and see how I like it that way. So I wanted just to grab another one to have that on hand just in case I find a mix that I really love. The description says black cherry, roasted chestnuts, and whipped vanilla. Now, I can definitely smell the cherries. They're just not quite as strong as I was expecting. And then I can definitely smell the roasted chestnuts. You can definitely smell that. And then whipped vanilla. I really don't smell a whole lot of vanilla. Now, it's been a while since I warmed this. When I warmed it, I did not think it was the best performer, honestly. I thought that it was just too light, and you really couldn't smell the cherries. But like I said, I pulled that old bar back out, and the cherries smell more prominent. They smell stronger. So I'm just going to give it another try and see what I think about it, because I've heard some other consultants rave about this one and say it's a beautiful type of bedroom scent. So I want to try that. I want to see if I like it better now. All right, I also grabbed a cinnamon bear. I grabbed this one really for my mom. She absolutely loves cinnamon bear. That's one of her favorite scents. So I grabbed this for her. I'm going to gift that for her for Christmas. I'm going to be giving her like some other bars. She loves Autumn Hearth and stuff like that. So I'll be making her a gift with a bunch of wax. And this will definitely be one of the ones that I give her. Now, I love cinnamon bear too, don't get me wrong, but I have so many other scents that I don't typically warm cinnamon bear that much. Like, she loves it by itself. She warms a lot of it. But me, I just have so many other scents that I love. She pretty much just sticks straight to the cinnamon category. She doesn't really warm anything else. She might do fruity every once in a while. She might do something clean like Ocean. She loves Ocean. She loves Harbor's Edge. But me, I love so many categories, and I just warm so much stuff that a scent like this, I wouldn't warm by itself. I would mix it, or, I just have too much other stuff to warm through. So I'll definitely give that to her. So the last bar that I got here is the Christmas Cottage. So I grabbed another one of those just because I just absolutely love Christmas Cottage. I just can't have enough Christmas Cottage. My mom and I love Christmas Cottage. She will warm it year round. I will warm it year round. So yes, I just can't have enough of it. So I added another one of those. And I'm really sorry about my voice. Like, it's just late at night, and I just feel like my voice is just starting to sound different and scratchy. Okay, so for some half off items in this box that I have here, hopefully my mom is not going to see this video, but she already kind of knows what she's getting. She picked out a diffuser. So my mom has not had a diffuser before. She was so excited this year. She wanted a diffuser. So she's getting a diffuser for Christmas, and I did get it half off. So in order to get a diffuser half off, so if you're a consultant, I'm sure that if you have a party going in, you do have to use 2 half off items to be able to get a diffuser half price, unless you're just buying the shade. Like, if you already have a diffuser and you're just buying a shade, then you can use just 1 half price item to get a shade half price. But if you don't have a diffuser and you have to get the base, and the shade as a set, then you do have to use 2 half price items. So I did do that. She had a really hard time deciding which diffuser to get. She wanted a holiday one. So she was trying to decide between the Sugar Chalet Gingerbread Little House diffuser or the Noble and Bright Mercury Glass Green Christmas Tree one. Now, I had both of those, so she was looking at them, trying to decide which one she wanted, and she chose the Sugar Chalet. So her thought process behind that was, she thought it was so cool that the mist from the diffuser is coming out through the chimney. So she loved that about it. So that's what she chose. Now, if you want to see that, I'm going to show you the boxes, but I'm not going to open the diffuser. If you want to see what that diffuser looks like, you can go back and watch my holiday haul. It was whenever that was released. I definitely ordered that and opened it. And if you remember that video, you remember there was just glitter everywhere. So that's another reason why I'm not going to be opening that here. I have warned her that it is a lot of glitter, but she's fine with that. So let's see. So here is the diffuser base. So the diffuser base looks like that. And then here is her Sugar Chalet diffuser. So I got this half price for her. And then she doesn't know about this, but since she's going to be getting it for Christmas, she's really not going to be able to enjoy it that much because it is a holiday one. She just really wanted a holiday one. So I decided to get her the Stargaze shade so that she could use that. So since Christmas is kind of going to be over, I wanted her to have another shade that she could use. So she did like the Stargaze diffuser shade, so I grabbed her that, and I used one of the half price items to get that for her. So she has that as well. And then because there was a special going on in December on diffusers, that was perfect. She decided she wanted a diffuser, and they were having like a special with oils. So because she was buying a diffuser or getting it half off, I'm getting it for her for Christmas, you could get 2 oils with the diffuser. Now, you couldn't just choose from any oils. There was only 3 oils that Scentsy was letting you choose from. And the 3 oils were eucalyptus lavender mint, mango lemonade, and watermelon and sweet pear. Those were the 3 oils that you could choose. You could get just 2 of them free with the purchase of a diffuser. Now, a premium diffuser. I'm not sure about the other ones. I don't remember exactly what the sale was. I know that it's still going on right now, but I just don't have it in front of me. But I know when I purchased this premium diffuser, she could choose 2 of these, and she chose eucalyptus lavender mint and the mango lemonade. So these are the 2 that she got. And then with the diffuser shade, with the purchase of a diffuser shade, you could also choose one of those 3 oils to receive free. So since she was already getting these 2 oils, I chose the watermelon and sweet pear as the free one. But she will not like this. The reason why I chose that one free is just because it was a scent that was not available. Like, these 3 scents were available to choose from, but the only one that's currently available in the catalog is the eucalyptus lavender mint. So these 2 were kind of like special oils because you couldn't purchase them in the catalog like separately from this promotion. So I went ahead and got the watermelon and sweet pear just because it wasn't available. And so instead of giving her that one, I decided to purchase the, what was it called? The Citrus Cascade Mystery Bundle oils. So this is just a lot of information, but so for this month, Scentsy was also doing some oil mystery bundles. They had the one that had, I think it was the Rest mystery bundle. That one was like $40 or something like that. It was more expensive. And the Citrus Cascade mystery bundle was only $24, but it was a mystery. So there was a pretty good bit of oils that you could get, and you would get 4 of those oils for the $24. And I wasn't sure which 4 I would get, but I figured just one from those 4s, whatever they send, I'll gift her, because she may not be happy with the oils, and if she's not, I'll just get something else for her at a future time. So I do have the Citrus Cascade bundles here. Now, I purchased 3. So the reason why I purchased 3 of them is because my mother-in-law also has a diffuser, and I'm planning on gifting her some of these, and then I have a diffuser. So I had some free credit, and I decided to take my chance and order 3 of the Citrus Cascade Mystery Bundle oil sets. Okay, so 3 of them. Now, all 3 of mine are exactly the same, which I figured that might happen, but it's okay, because, there's my mom, there's me, and then my mother-in-law, and then anybody else that I can think of or that might be interested in one. Because, sometimes in my videos I say stuff is for my stock, and that is true. It is for my stock. But if I have a friend that's coming over or a customer that's coming over and they happen to see something that they love and they're interested in it, I'll either gift it to them, or they can pay me for it, or, however that works out. So I do have the 3 sets here, and I'm pretty happy with the scents that they sent. I cannot remember on that list. I don't have it in front of me right now what the other scents were, but the main one that I wanted was the cocoa espresso mint. Okay, so now I have 3 of those, which I'm not sure if my mom would like that or if my mother-in-law would like it, but I definitely think I'm going to like that one. I hope that I do. So the other ones that I received is the sea salt and grapefruit, the lavender lime, and the lemongrass cucumber lime. I think that the lemongrass cucumber lime is going to be the one that I'm not going to care for, but sometimes I'm surprised by things, especially with essential oils and diffusers, because sometimes I think I'm not going to like a scent in the oils and then I end up absolutely loving it. So we'll just have to see. So I'm not sure which one of these I would give my mom. I think she would probably like the sea salt and grapefruit or the lavender lime. So another scent that she was interested in is the lemon lavender rain. I have that one, and that's one of my all-time favorite essential oils. So if you have not tried the lemon lavender rain scent, it is absolutely beautiful. It's probably my favorite oil that Scentsy has. So I know that my mom loves that one, and I plan on getting that one for her at some point. But for now, she has these. And honestly, my mom, she still loves her wax. And I know she's still going to be warming her wax like crazy. So I'm not sure actually how much oil she's really going to need or want until she, gets to experience it and play around with it. So I thought this was a fantastic deal for the Citrus Cascade mystery bundles. I'm pretty sure, as far as I know, this bundle is still available right now. You can still get it. So if you're interested, this is a great deal. You get 4 of these for $24. Now, I used my free credit and got all this, but still $24 for 4 of these. It is the 15 milliliters, the 0.5 ounces. So you're saving a really good bit here. So I also grabbed an extra oil here that I plan on gifting to someone. This one is the Orange Blossom and Cashmere. So I also got this on free credit. Oh, there we go. So I do have someone in mind for that I'm gifting that to for Christmas. Okay, so there's my oils. I'm super excited to open those and smell those. So you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and open them and smell them with you, because I'm definitely going to be keeping one set for myself. And we might as well just go ahead and open them. Might as well just go ahead and see what these smell like. And you know which one I'm going to open first? This Cocoa Espresso Mint, because I am most excited about that. I've got to get some coffee. I'm really sorry, but my throat is just itchy. Okay. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to be smelling that for the rest of the day now. That is so good. Okay, this smells like an Andes mint. Okay, so if you know what an Andes mint is, it's chocolate and it's mint. That is exactly what this smells like. So it's called Cocoa Espresso Mint, so that would make sense. My husband is going to love this. He loves like mint chocolate and all that kind of stuff. There was a bar that we had. What was the name of that bar? I'll have to put the name here. What was the name of that bar? I used to have it in my club for him. He absolutely loves it. I think it was even in a brick at one point, and I have a pretty good bit of it stashed up for him. It's like one of his favorite bars, but I had so much of it that I took it out of my club a while back. But that one is such a good one. This is what that reminds me of, but more chocolate and less mint than what that bar was. I can't. It's not really strong right here. Like until it diffuses in the air, you really can't get a good feel of really what it is until you smell it diffusing. but it is so good. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so I would be perfectly fine with keeping all 3 of these for myself if no one else is interested in them. I don't think my mom's going to like that one, honestly. So the sea salt and grapefruit. Let's see what this one is. Looks like this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. This one smells amazing. I am so glad I got these bundles. It definitely smells like grapefruit. It definitely smells so citrusy. This one is so strong. It's much stronger than the other one, like as far as in here goes, like just smelling it like this. So I bet you when it diffuses, it's going to be strong. It's probably not going to take much of this one. I definitely think my mom will like this one over the other one. I'll have to see after I smell those. This smells like a fresh grapefruit, like a juicy, fresh grapefruit. This is so good. And I love grapefruit. This makes me want a grapefruit right now. Okay, that is good. That is citrusy. That is good. Beautiful. I am fine with having those if nobody else likes that one. Okay, this one is the one I'm kind of nervous about. This is the lemongrass cucumber lime. There's something about lemongrass and cucumber. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this one's kind of hard to smell, but there's something floral about it. And there's something green. Okay, is that the lemongrass? Is that the cucumber or the lime? I can't tell. It's not like it's not very cucumbery, which is what I was thinking. It was going to be like a lot of cucumber. There's not really a lot of cucumber or lime. I do smell more lemongrass, I think. But there's also a floral note, something floral, but it's leaning green floral. I don't know. I'll have to diffuse this. I mean, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like what I was thinking. I was thinking it was going to be like a lot of cucumber. And I thought the lemongrass was going to be like really sharp. It's really not. It's more like there's like a floral note here. This is so interesting. I like this. I'm not sure. There is a little bit of a sharpness with this one. You know, sometimes the sharpness can bother me. So I'll have to see. I don't think my mom will like that one because of that floral note or whatever that is. I don't think she's going to like that one. Lavender lime. Okay. Lavender lime. This one sounds interesting. I would never think to pair lavender and lime together. Okay, way more lavender than lime. This is so interesting. I really like this one. There is like a citrus type coolness to this one mixed with the lavender. I don't I can't pick out lime specifically like this. I think when it diffuses, I'll be able to smell it. It's strong. Like the lavender in this one is definitely that earthy type of lavender. So you would have to like lavender if you had this one. I could see I think my mom would like this one. The lime makes this one interesting. It makes it smell juicy. I would have never ever thought to pair those two things together. I don't even know, were these essential oils available at some point in the catalog? Like, have you tried them before? If you've tried these scents, let me know what you think about them and what they smell like when they are diffusing, because these aren't available in the catalog, these specific scents, because they were in this mystery bundle, and you just took a chance on which ones you were going to get. And there's honestly, I haven't tried a lot of essential oils just because, I use my wax more, and essential oils take me a really, really long time to use them. And I have the lemon lavender rain, and I just really love that one. And then I usually get, like, I got the holiday collection of the oils. And so normally I get like the little holiday or harvest collection of the oils. And so then I have all those little ones to use. So I don't usually buy a lot of these full size essential oils. But if they do more of these bundle sets like this, like the mystery bundles, I would definitely buy some. I can't stop smelling this one. This one is so interesting. It's very in a way, like, opens you up. It smells like there's something minty. But I think it's just that lime is so citrusy that it's almost like feels like it's opening me up. Okay. I am extremely happy with these 4. The only one that's questionable is this lemongrass cucumber lime. I'm not quite sure how that one's going to do, just because it has a little bit of a sharpness to it, which might give me a headache, but I mean, I'll, maybe somebody else will love it. Okay, so I love those. Now, these 3, the eucalyptus lavender mint, I have that one. I've smelled it before. It definitely will open you up. So it's definitely got the eucalyptus. It's definitely got the lavender, and you can smell that mint. So it is a beautiful scent as well, but it's very strong. I don't use that one a whole lot unless stuffy or just feel like I need to be opened up. I don't use that one that much. So I'm not going to open that one. It's for my mom. I'm not going to open the mango lemonade because it's for her. And then the watermelon and sweet pear, I'm not going to open it because I'm not sure. I might gift that one as well. And then, like I said, this orange blossom and cashmere is also a gift. So I'm not going to be able to open those to smell those. But if I happen to keep them and open them for some reason, or who I gift it to, they don't like it and I get it back for some reason, I'll let you know what they smell like, just in case, you want to know. So just like my last party closeout, I did grab a few bulbs. I only grabbed on free credit 3 of the pink 25 watt. I don't believe I grabbed any pink 25 watt on the last party, so I did on this one. And then I grabbed 3 purple 25 watt. So I got these free just because, like I said before, I really like having colored bulbs on hand, so that if I don't like a specific warmer, I will already have the colored bulb and I can try using a different color in the warmer and maybe like it better that way. And also, I like having bulbs on hand for my customers, just because, if they want to meet up and come get some bulbs, I don't want to have to place an order and pay shipping just for bulbs. I'd rather already have that here. So I grabbed those. I did grab a warmer. The warmer that I grabbed is alabaster. So the reason why I grabbed alabaster is because I gifted this warmer. I always keep an alabaster in stock. Always. I have my alabaster that I use that is my personal warmer, and then I always have an alabaster warmer new in the box that I keep for a gift. Always. It's just something that I always have on hand. If anybody comes to me last minute and they need a gift, or if I have someone that I want to give a gift to, whether it's for a wedding or, anything like that, alabaster is just an amazing performer. It is just a glowy white warmer that matches most people's decor. And so I always keep this on hand. So I did just gift one of these. And so I don't have one in stock. So I used my half price item to grab one of these to put back in my stock. So I will open it and show you what it looks like because I have a bulb here. I'm not going to use their bulb. I will keep this bulb that's in here. I won't use that bulb with it just because this is a gift for somebody at some point. But I will show you what it looks like. So this bulb is the one that comes with the warmer. I won't use that and plug that in. Okay, and so here is the dish for the alabaster warmer. It is, you know, a different type dish. Sometimes I have trouble with square dishes, you know, like getting them clean. They kind of drive me crazy. I prefer round dishes. This one isn't quite as bad though, because the corners are just a little bit rounded. So this one doesn't bother me near as bad as some of the other dishes that we have. The rock quarry warmer, that one was in clearance a while back and I got it. That dish drives me crazy to clean. And then there was also crystal ice, I believe. That dish also drove me crazy to clean. So this one isn't near as bad as those, but it is a little bit different. It is just a simple and elegant type warmer. I mean, it's just one of my favorites. It's like one of the best performers in my opinion, and it does match most people's decor. So it is a 25 watt. The only thing about alabaster that I do not like is that it's not it doesn't have a glazed finish, so it's not glossy. That is the only thing I don't like. It doesn't bother me that much. I mean, it's still beautiful. I still love it. It's just, it would be a lot easier to clean if it had a glossy type finish. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Just a very simple white warmer. And then when you turn it on, it's just this beautiful type glow. Let me turn off my light here. So I think this warmer has been around for a really long time. I mean, I can't remember a time when it wasn't available. I think for as long as I've been a consultant, this warmer has been available, and I signed up in 2017. So it's just beautiful. It's just a classic type warmer. I love gifting this one, especially if, you know, I don't know that person's, you know, style. I don't know like what they like. I don't know, you know, anything about their house or how they decorate. I usually will gravitate towards a warmer like this as a gift than, you know, than something else. But I also really like etched core for gifts. That one is an absolutely amazing performer as well. And it is also white and would go with most people's decor. I love that one as well. But I think this one might be just a little bit more elegant looking. So I usually choose this one over the edge core for a gift. That's just me personally. I would love to know, like, when you guys grab a gift for someone, what warmer do you normally grab? Is there like a specific type warmer that you like to gift that Scentsy has available right now? I mean, I'm glad that they still have alabaster available. It's just one that I've always reached for a really long time, and like to keep this warmer specifically in my stash. It did come in handy. I did use it for a gift recently, and I did replace that now. So I grabbed that. So another thing that I really like about alabaster is that you can add a colored bulb to it to change it up just a little bit, and make it festive. You know, I personally love it with a pink bulb. I love it with a purple bulb. I have used it, like I said before, I don't really have a whole lot of Valentine's decor. I think I'm going to have more Valentine's decor this year just because the warmer of the month is absolutely beautiful for January, and it's a Valentine's warmer, and I have subscribed to that. So I do have that warmer coming. In fact, it's supposed to be here tomorrow. Well, it's like 2 a.m. So today, at some point later today. So that warmer is coming. And so I do plan on decorating a little bit more for Valentine's Day just because I have that warmer and I have a few other Valentine's warmers. I did not purchase the Valentine's warmer from last year just because it didn't light up, and I really wanted one that lights up. So I'm glad that this one does. But before, like a long time ago, before I had any Valentine type decorations, you know, I always thought to myself, like with this alabaster, how amazing it would be if there was a pink bulb that I could put in it to make it more like a Valentine warmer, because at the time, you know, we didn't have pink bulbs. And so I love that we have pink bulbs now, and you can throw a pink bulb in, you know, some of your favorite warmers that you have out year round. If you don't really feel like decorating a whole lot, you can just make it look a little bit more festive. So I'm sorry, I'm just a fan of the colored bulbs. I know some people aren't, but I love them. I'm so glad that we have them. So we are getting close to the end of this box here. I do have my whiff box, my December whiff box to still go over with you. And I also have the Wicked bar. So I'm excited to smell this with you. I have not smelled it. I don't even have the description in front of me. I'm going to have to get that. Hang on one second. Okay, so this Wicked bar says it is in the spice category, and it says a fruit brandy scent brightened with cranberries rise above notes of mulled spices. Now, that description is why I bought this bar. I was not going to buy this bar, you know, because I really didn't need to spend the extra money on another bar. I was like, you know, I don't need to get it. But when I saw that it was a spice category, I was like, we have to smell it. We have to try it. So I've been trying not to watch other people talk about the Wicked bar or anything like that until I had a chance to smell it for the first time, because I just wanted to, you know, have my own opinions about it first. So we're going to smell it together here. So it says a fruit brandy, and then it says cranberries and mulled spices. Interesting. It's not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. This reminds me of Merry Wonderland. Okay, one second. I'm going to go get Merry Wonderland. I have Merry Wonderland here. I don't know why. That just what I just immediately thought of Merry Wonderland when I smelled it. So let's see if I'm crazy. This smells, it smells so close together. Hang on, let me. What in the world? Okay, so when I smell them just like this, I can tell a difference. But like, to have to smell them side by side like this just to be able to notice a difference is puzzling. Like, why create a scent that's so similar, in my opinion? I'm sure it will warm differently, but just right off the bat, that was the first thing that I thought of when I smelled it. This one definitely smells a little bit sharper, a little bit more tart, and definitely can smell like a little bit of that evergreen type green note in this one, or pine, whatever's in this one. See, they both have this cider type note. And I said about the Merry Wonderland that it just didn't have enough spice for me. And this one is a spice category, and it still is not as spicy as I thought that it was going to be. So I feel like the Merry Wonderland has more of a spicy type cider note than this one. This one is more of like a fruitier type, maybe. Like, you can smell a little bit of the brandy, but I feel like there is almost like a tea note to this one instead of cider. But it also says it has the mulled spices. I mean, I can smell a little bit of the spices. Cranberries. I mean, I would not have known if that description didn't say and mention cranberries. I don't think that I would have known that it's any type of cranberries. There's definitely more of like an evergreen type note in this one that's not in this one at all. So the more that I smell them against each other, I can tell a difference. But they are similar to me. Is it just me? Is it just my nose? Like, I don't know why they smell so similar. I can't wait to warm this one because I feel like it's going to smell completely different when it warms, because there is a fruitiness here that is different from that one. However, this one is in the spice category. So I don't understand why I'm not smelling more spice with it. There's something odd about this one. It's not odd in a bad way at all. Like, I like it. It's just something different. Like, okay, definitely more fruity. Definitely more evergreen. Or pine, whatever the Christmassy type tree scent that's in this one, it's not in this one. And there's also a sweetness to this one, slightly sweetness that's not in this one. But I'm not sure if I'm going to love it when I warm it. I'm not sure that this is a scent that I absolutely love. I really thought I was just going to absolutely love this bar just because it's in the spice category and it mentioned mulled spices and cranberries. I wasn't sure about that brandy note. I wasn't sure like what that was going to smell like, but maybe when it warms, the cranberries and the mulled spices is really going to come together for me. But right now, it's not anything like what I was expecting from that description. So if you're like me, and if you see something in the spice category, you're expecting a good bit of spice, that's not this. I feel like this should have been in the fruity category. For sure. Now, I could change my mind when I warm it. Maybe when I warm it, you'll smell more of a spice. But right now, it smells more fruity to me, and it's got like some sweetness. But it's pretty. It just smells so similar. That's just so crazy. I mean, when I sniffed this, like smelling this for the first time, I really immediately, this is what I thought of, is this scent. Because this scent has something in it that's very, very similar to that one. I don't know. You have to tell me. Have you guys tried this one? Have you smelled it? Have you warmed it? What do you think about it? Is it a good performer? It doesn't smell really strong here. If anything, this to me smells, it might be like a little bit on the light side. I don't smell anything citrusy or anything like that in here. There's also a tartness, like a little bit of a sourness in this one, and maybe that's what's reminded me so much of this one because this one has so much of like a tartness type smell to it. But there's a sweetness. I don't know, very interesting. Very interesting. I can't wait to warm this. Definitely let me know what you think about it. I don't think I'll be buying any more of this one unless it just blows me away when I warm it, just because, this isn't what I was expecting. I was definitely expecting something more spicy. And in my opinion, that's definitely not what this is. I don't think it really belongs in the spice category unless that spice really comes out when it's warming. So we'll have to wait and see. That's very, very interesting. I have to come back and smell it. Sometimes when I pick things up and smell them for the first time, I can smell them again 20 minutes later and they'll smell completely different to me. So I don't know what that's about. I did go ahead and grab 2 of the December Whiff Boxes, and that's just because I usually do. December is usually a really, really good whiff box, and usually, October, November, December, usually they're really all great whiff boxes. So I just decided I like to gift things. I might not gift the whole whiff box, but usually I like to go through the whiff box and just pick certain items out of the whiff box and gift those. I really, really like to do that. So that's why I got an extra one. So I have the extra one there. I'm assuming that they're both the same, but I will check. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so here's the box. It says walking in a cleaning wonderland. So I guess it's going to be cleaning themed. Okay, Okay, so it looks like we have an all-purpose cleaner concentrate in banana leaf and bamboo. I do like that scent. It's not one of my favorites, but it smells very clean. So, I mean, I'm happy to have that. I do love the all-purpose cleaner. I do like to, dilute this and mop a little bit with that. I like to use it to clean lots of things. So it looks like they included an empty little bottle here with the sprayer nozzle, which is fantastic so that you can take the all-purpose cleaner concentrate and mix it in this bottle, dilute it and use it that way, like as if you like counter clean, which is basically what it is. All right, so then we have the Scentsy Fresh in the Wild Cherry and Sakura scent. I do not know how to pronounce that. Apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly. But I do remember this scent. I absolutely loved this scent. It was one of my favorites. I did not add it to my club. My husband didn't much care for it, but I really, really did love it. It was a little bit on the floral side, which for me, I don't usually like floral type scents, but I really did love this one. And I guess it's because I love cherry scents. So I did love that. So if you're unfamiliar with what Scentsy Fresh is, it's one of my favorite products, honestly. Back in our old house, I used to use it all the time. We had curtains. I sprayed my curtains. I sprayed the carpet. I sprayed rugs. I sprayed our couch. I sprayed blankets, any type of fabric, anything that you don't necessarily want to wash all the time, I would spray. So like big heavy jackets that are hard to wash, and you just wanted to give them like a little bit of freshness, definitely could use the Fresh on that. So here I don't have curtains or anything like that, but I do love using it on the couch. I love using it on blankets. We have, like the furniture out in the sunroom with blankets and stuff like that out there. I love to spray out there. And there's rugs. I love to spray it on rugs. So I'll definitely use this. Love the Scentsy Fresh. It is a fantastic product. So I can smell this already. This pod is extremely strong. There is aloe water and cucumber pod in here. And it smells extremely strong. This is not one of my most favorite scents, honestly. It's okay. There is a sharpness to this one that I don't really care for, but it is a beautiful, like clean floral type scent. To me, it definitely has a floral type element to it. And let me look in the description here, because is it in the fresh category? Is that where it is? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's in the fresh category. So it's aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, and pineapple nectar. But I do like it. It is a very, very pretty scent. I just don't warm it that often. I don't use it that often, but it smells really, really strong. Like these pods smell like they would be a fantastic performer. So I'll have to try them. I'll have to see how they perform. Okay, and then the last thing in here is a bar of wax that I'm really excited to smell. This is the Petals and Peaches bar. This is going to be the scent of the month for January. So usually when you get a whiff box, they usually throw in a bar of the scent of the month for the following month. So since this is December's whiff box, this is the scent of the month for January 2025, which is crazy to say. 2025. I can't believe it. So Petals and Peaches, we are going to smell that together. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what it smells like. For this whiff box, all these items that's in here, you've got the Scentsy Fresh, you've got the all-purpose cleaner concentrate, you've got this cute little mixing bottle that comes with the spray nozzle, and then you have the aloe water and cucumber pods, and then you have the bar of Petals and Peaches, which is kind of an exclusive item because you cannot get this as a customer, you cannot get this until January 1st. But as a consultant, if you subscribe to Scent of the Month or Warmer and Scent of the Month, you can go ahead and get this in the month of December. But that will be in there as well. So I don't have in front of me right now what the value of this box is, but I will put it here. And this box is still available as I'm recording this video. So if you are interested in this December whiff box, you can still get it for this month, for December. All right, so let's smell Petals and Peaches together. Okay, so the scent description for Petals and Peaches is delicate freesia waves, good morning to warm vanilla amber and juicy stone fruit. So let's smell it together. Wow. Okay, so it smells pretty strong, honestly. It's not what I was expecting. It's not what I was expecting at all. Like, absolutely not. It does not smell much like peaches to me. I was expecting, I mean, I know it says petals and peaches, so I was expecting it to be floral. But I don't really smell peaches. If you were hoping for a peach type scent, this is not it at all. I really don't smell much peaches at all here. Now, the peaches might come out when it warms, but it's not really smelling that way. It's smelling very perfumey. Wow, there is so much amber in this bar. This is not going to be a bar that I can warm. I'm honestly a little bit disappointed because I have a kit of these bars coming. I subscribed to Warmer and Scent of the Month. And unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be a bar that I can warm because that amber, I am very sensitive to amber. And I was hoping that there would be more of like a fruity type peach in this bar that would kind of balance out the amber and the vanilla that's in it. But unfortunately, I don't smell much fruit or peach. There is so much amber. There's so much vanilla. If you like amber, if you like perfumey scents, you will love this. I really think you'll love it. Wow, it like almost takes my breath away. It's not like really in your face strong, but for somebody that's sensitive to amber and vanilla, it is strong for me. I really feel like this would give me an instant headache if I put this in my warmers. Maybe if I just use just a little bit, and maybe if I put it like in a bathroom somewhere where I'm not going to be, for a long period of time. Like, I don't think I could put this out here in the open concept somewhere where I'm at, most of the day, or if I'm like a space that I'm in a lot. I don't think I could put this in my bedroom and, be in there for the night and be smelling this scent. I really don't think I could do it. It is so strong. It smells like a familiar perfume, but I can't place what it is. There's also a powdery type note with it. Not overly powdery, but there's just a hint of something powdery here. This is so interesting because, I was expecting peaches and there's just nothing here that's peaches. There is so much amber in this bar, especially on the bottom, that, I mean, I'm shocked. I can't recall a bar off the top of my head that really smelled this much like amber to me. Maybe Summer Holiday, when that bar was available, there was a pretty good bit of amber in that bar, if I'm recalling correctly, and I could not warm that bar because it would give me headaches. I mean, not saying that this smells like Summer Holiday or anything like that, but it's just been a really long time since I've smelled a bar with so much amber in it. It is a pretty scent. If you like pretty floral, vanilla amber scents, I really think you're going to love this. So I definitely think that, it has a place with Scentsy. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be lots of people who love this one. It's just not what I was expecting, and it's not what I want. So I really wish Scentsy would do a better job when they name bars, because we've had a few bars this year that I just feel like the names are completely off. Like Vanilla Chestnut, I feel like that one was completely off. It didn't smell anything like vanilla. It didn't smell much like chestnut. It smelled mostly like clove, cinnamon. It was just, the name was off. And this one, I feel like the name is off. There was a couple other ones that I can't think of right now. The gingerbread cheesecake, that one did not smell anything like cheesecake. So I just wish when they name bars, like, if they're going to actually call it Petals and Peaches and put peaches in the name, then you would just expect it to smell like that. Because we as consultants, like if you're a consultant watching this, we like to read descriptions, we like to look at things, but a consumer, a customer that just gets on Scentsy and they're just wanting to quickly purchase a 6-pack of wax, they may not really read descriptions like we do or really know what the descriptions are. They just hear the name of the bar and that's what they go off of and that's what they purchase. So just like vanilla chestnut, somebody that likes vanilla, they like chestnuts, they would have purchased that bar thinking that's what it's going to smell like, and then it doesn't smell anything like that. And then with this, petals and peaches, you know, you would expect it to smell maybe a little bit floral with some peach notes, and then that's not what you're going to get at all. So I do wish that the names sometimes would be more appropriate. Just for that reason. It is a pretty scent. I'm probably, I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you smelled this yet? If you haven't already received your Scent of the Month kit, I'm sure a lot of you have already received this in a whiff box and you've got to smell it and probably even warm it. It's different. I can't think of anything else that Scentsy has like it, so that part of it's good. You know, we don't have anything similar to this right now that I can think of. And I could see how this would be a pretty scent. Like, you know, you could warm for Valentine's Day. You could warm it going into spring. It is definitely a very pretty scent. It's just not for me. But I'm still going to give it a try. I am kind of concerned that it's going to give me a headache, but I will definitely still warm this so that I can give you my opinion and warm reviews on it. But I'm probably not going to do 3 cubes, which is what I normally would do for reviews. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to do way less than that. And then if I feel like I need to add more, I will, because I don't want a migraine. I don't want a strong headache from this. Okay, so let me know down below if you have tried this. Did it give you a headache? You know, is it a beautiful scent? You know, is it a good performer? It smells like it's going to be a fantastic performer. It smells strong to me. And with that vanilla and amber, I feel like it's going to also have really good longevity in the warmers. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I would love to hear how it warmed for you, what your first initial reaction to this bar was, and if you smell any peaches, because I really don't. I really don't smell any peaches. I hope that I can smell peaches when it warms, so we'll see. And then I'm going to check my other whiff box real quick and just make sure it's the same. If it's different for some reason, then I will show you that, but otherwise, I'm sure that it's the same. I know that I said that was all that I had, but I actually have 2 more things to show you just real quickly. This was from the licensed flash sale that we did. I didn't want to do a whole video on a licensed flash sale because I really didn't order that much. I just ordered 2 things. And originally, I didn't order anything. So I got on the sale when it first, you know, happened, and there just wasn't really anything that I was interested in. So I didn't purchase anything. And then that sale went on for a couple days or for a while, and I had a customer who contacted me that wanted a couple things. Well, I had a couple customers contact me that wanted a couple things off the sale and asked if I would order it for them. And so I decided, since I was placing an order, that I would go ahead and grab just 2 things for myself. So I have those here. So I did grab Kyle from the Minions. I grabbed him. I thought he was absolutely adorable. A customer also grabbed a couple of him. So I just wanted to, oh my God. This is hilarious. So he definitely needs to be fluffed up a little bit. Wow. He smells amazing. Okay, so I probably should not have took that Minions bar out of my club. I really love the smell of him, but that bar was just like so banana. On him, it smells really, really good. It smells like a clean type banana. I love the way this Minions scent smells on him. Wow, that smells so good. Okay, so he is absolutely adorable. I don't know if I'm going to keep him or maybe gift him. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to keep him. He's just too adorable. I have some customer orders in this box, but I'm not going to go over that. I'm just going to go over what I got. I also got Kevin. So I was not going to purchase him, but he was discounted so much that, you know, I just decided to get him because I really do love him. Now, I know if you went to Reunion, which if you're not a consultant, you don't know what Reunion is. It's just something that Scentsy puts on for their consultants, and a lot of the consultants go, and I was unable to go. And I know everybody that went to Reunion, I'm pretty sure they got one of these buddies, and I was so jealous. I was like, that is so cute. And I just didn't purchase one. And so when he got discounted that much, I was like, yeah, let's grab one. Because he really is adorable. Oh my gosh. So Kevin, he is absolutely adorable. He is so cute. He just makes you smile. I really do love their buddies so much. I'm pretty sure he was like $16. He was discounted pretty good, and he lasted for a really long time. So I kept thinking to myself, okay, this stuff is going to sell out because, you know, I've just held myself back. I didn't get on the sale. I didn't purchase anything until a few customers contacted me and said, hey, are you placing an order? Can you throw a few things for, you know, for them on there? I was like, okay, you twisted my arm. I'll place an order. So I did get, it did come with the Minions banana scent pack. So let's go ahead and open this. I'm sure it's going to smell just as good as the Buddy Clip. Oh my gosh. Now I did notice that these scent packs like sold out first. They went really fast, and I can see why. They smell amazing. Like I said, I don't remember the bar smelling quite as good as like these scent packs and the way that the Buddy Clip smells. I should have kept this bar. I should have kept this bar in my club. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of banana, but this banana is so good. Okay. Wow. That is a pretty strong scent pack. That banana is strong. That smells so amazing. Okay, so here he is. So I might not be keeping Kyle for myself. I might be gifting this, but I definitely will be keeping Kevin for myself. He is absolutely adorable, and I just love him. So I did hold myself back. I really did want the warmer because the warmer was discounted pretty cheap as well, but I was like, no, you do not need it. You do not need another warmer. And so we did not get that. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's all that I have. This ended up being a way longer video than I thought that it was going to be. I didn't think that I was going to open the oils and smell those with you, and then I just didn't think I was going to be recording for this long. So I'm definitely going to try to edit this video and cut out any parts that I can. And if you've stuck with me this long to the end, I really do appreciate you watching this video. Please comment down below and let me know what you think about the Wicked Bar, especially, and the new scent of the month, the Petals and Peaches, the new January scent of the month. I'm very curious what everyone else is thinking about these two bars, for sure. I will try warming these at some point, and I'll try to get some warm reviews up. Like I said, my January warmer of the month should be here today at some point, but I have no idea when I'm going to be able to get that video up, but I'm super excited for that warmer. I'll probably go ahead and try to warm this scent so that when I do the video for the January warmer of the month, I can go ahead and give you my warm reviews of the scent. So I will try to get that done. So I appreciate you watching my video today. If you did find this video helpful or you enjoyed the video, I hope that you'll consider liking. And if you have not subscribed, I hope that you will consider subscribing so that you can see more of my content. And I hope all of you have an absolutely wonderful day. I am going to go to bed now, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.